welcome everyone to Paint Club.
Hello.
I'm joined as ever by TheCornishKnight, fantastic gent. I am also joining him on his stream. And yeah, we're going to paint some Warhammer for you.
Don't mind me, I'm just doing...
shared chat. It did work. That is good news.
Yeah, there we go.
So, today, what are you going to be painting, Cornish?
I am doing... Well, so I finished one... I haven't sorted out the camera. OBS, that's smart. Properties, configure video. Focus off. Set just 5. There we go. So, more shock troops. I finished this dude yesterday.
Nice, nice.
Wanted him to look a little bit more different.
Yeah.
Because sadly, the shock troops set don't really allow for a lot of customization. They're a little bit exact in what you can do with them.
Some sets are a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's sort of been a thing with the guard set, with the new guard stuff.
So you're going to be doing some shock boys.
Yeah, I've got 3 to do, or 3 to finish rather, and then that's those shock troops done.
Nice.
Then it's just the field ordnance battery to finish.
Sweet. I have got this big lad right here. Yeah, I've been working on him for like 8 months. So there he is, the Ghostkeel. Fantastic little battlesuit. So he's like mostly painted with the first like sort of layer of paint. Then I need to wash him, and then yeah, I don't like the lighting on this right now. It is washing out the brown considerably. Yeah.
I mean, you could still tell it is brown, which is good.
Yeah. Let me just change the lighting. There you go. That's a nice, a much warmer light. That's better. Yes. So I'm basically going to be continuing on with this, and hopefully I can get him finished today. Hopefully.
What have you got left to do on him?
So I've got to paint the non-brown bits, so the red, the white, and the black, and the metal stuff. Then I've got to wash the hell out of him. That's going to be a lot of nuln oil, and then I've got to go over everything again.
I do sometimes think that GW needs to sell like a bucket of non-oil.
I will use my nuln bucket to just dip it in upside down.
We were talking about it with a friend of mine last night, and I can't remember. He said to get a certain type of paint from like a hardware shop, water it down with water and/or contrast medium water because it's cheaper. And you can use that as a wash, but I can't remember what the paint was for love nor money.
Yeah.
Because for another friend, he's printing some walls to recreate the Siege of Terror.
Yeah.
From the Horus Heresy, using Legianus rules.
Yeah.
Although he did the math, and given what scale basically the new epic is at,
yeah,
if he was to print a actual size of the walls around the Imperial Palace on Terra, Jesus words,
the Imperial Parrot.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today.
It's fine, don't worry.
If he was to print that to 8mm scale, the walls would have to be 4 meters high.
Jeez.
Yeah. You can tell that Warhammer was made by British people, can't you? Because the sense of scale and time is just off the charts.
Yeah. We like to build worlds, isn't it?
Well, there's that, and it's like, oh, you know, over the course of like 20,000 years, technology has been lost, knowledge has been lost. BattleTech, yeah, it's only been 200 years. You know?
Yeah. feasibly, your grandchildren could live into the BattleTech era.
I mean, yeah, but they also had, well, if we go from like the sort of the peak of knowledge and technology in the BattleTech universe, which was leading up to and during the Ameris Civil War.
Yeah.
And then the two nuclear succession wars after that, and the strategic line of thought amongst all the great houses being, well, if I can't have it, nobody can, and just nuking production facilities for battle mechs and stuff like that. Like, yeah, fair enough. Like nuclear apocalypse on a galactic scale, essentially. Yeah, sure. I think knowledge will be lost. That's quite a justifiable reason for knowledge to not exist anymore.
Indeed. Right. Whilst we're painting along, I'm going to be keeping an eye on one of the most important games of the season for my team, Liverpool.
Oh yeah, they played against Plymouth Argyle recently, didn't they?
They lost against Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah, that's mad. That because
I mean,
Argyle have been such a losing streak up until that game.
Yeah, we were basically playing a sort of very much weakened side with the games that we got coming up, and yeah, it was a miscalculation. Sadly, so we're out of the FA Cup.
That's mad. That.
Yeah.
Like honestly, that's just mad.
Absolutely.
Argyle had Rooney as their manager for a bit. Had Wayne Rooney as their manager for a bit, and that has been a whole other set of drama.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Tonight is the Liverpool derby. We're playing against Everton. So
don't know who they are.
Don't know who Everton are.
Oh, Everton. So, I thought we said Deverton with a D at the beginning.
Is it like Everton but set in Devon?
Discount Everton.
Yeah.
I need to actually grab a monster and change my pain water, so I will be right back.
You do that. I shall put my full cam on, and you guys can watch me paint whilst I yammer on. Everyone's weeks are going fantastically. My day has been rough. When Cornish comes back, I'll tell you why. Oh, diggity damn. Just need to make sure I get this right. Don't want to have to repaint the brown over the black. That is the harder way around to do it. I am fully painting off camera here, so I'm just going to shift up so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Painting off camera is a crime. I'm just doing the black bits at the minute, and a lot of my joints are black, so need to get it tidy. Such a huge model, this.
And back. Yes, it is a huge model.
Yeah. Welcome back. Put the camera on again.
My next huge model is going to be Rogodom.
Nice.
Yeah, a friend of mine 3D printed it for me for Christmas.
Excellent.
Because I think it was basically like he was trying to look at stuff within our like gaming group that people don't have.
Yeah.
Or would just be something. Yeah, it was either something like miniature-wise they kind of needed, or something, or like an accessory.
Yeah.
So for the for Team Chaos, as they're called,
yeah,
which is basically oh hello, what the fuck fell over? Oh, ball of string.
For Team Chaos.
For Team Chaos, he printed Chaos God specific dice cups.
Oh, nice.
To roll dice with. So one of our friends has got Nurgle, another friend's got Sinesh. I think the friend who did the printing, I think he went with Undivided. So we need, and the Slanesh friend.
Yeah.
His other half has just bought a bunch of Thousand Suns and put them together.
Nice.
So and we're having it's going to be me and her having a game on Sunday. It'll be our first ever game of 40k.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I might get to be the guinea pig. Be going at it with my guard.
Waha. Or the Emperor.
Yeah, I think I've got a pretty good list.
Nice.
It's got a little bit of everything, a little bit of artillery, mostly infantry, but a little bit of artillery, a little bit of tanks, a little bit of light vehicle elements as well.
Mm.
So I think it'll be a good all-round force for her to sort of play against. Yeah.
Well, mine's a very. It's going to be when it's done a very vehicle-heavy guardsman squad. Planning on having a full set of 3 basilisks eventually, and I am going to be buying a Bane blade.
Ooh.
I will may get the Bane blade for my birthday this year. Maybe.
Well, as a treat for yourself or from Mrs. Buller?
I think a treat for myself. I don't think I've been that good. Ah, itchy. Would you stop whinging at me, for fuck's sake? I walked
was
you
today
and
an office day, was it?
Yeah. So I've been out all day, so, you know, I came back and he's just like, oh, play with me, walk me, boss me.
Attention, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give him like full fosses every time I wash the brush now to keep him from howling at me. So he's building up to it right now. You can't hear him because the noise gate is working, but he's just going. Happy dogs. He's throwing his toy around now.
What, in a grump?
Yeah. Oh, he got a ball there. That's nice.
We throw that for you. Whack.
There he goes. Crikey, O'Reilly.
I think this brush is on the cusp of having it.
I think all of my brushes are well past their sell-by date. This one's...
Yeah, but...
Go on.
I was going to say, I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's the way I'm using it. That's sort of limiting the life of these brushes, or they're just not very well made brushes. And I don't really know what's the case. I don't want to splash out on expensive brushes to find it's say, oh, this is you not taking care of them properly.
Yeah.
More than anything.
I've heard there's a few, like, sort of quick wins. Like, I can't remember what type of solution it was, but I think it involved Fairy Liquid. You used to leave your brush to soak for an evening, and then wash it off. And yeah, just leave them.
I tried that.
Oh yeah.
I tried the Fairy Liquid. Someone suggested using soap, like a bar of soap.
Yeah.
To do the same thing, and I just haven't. Like hand soap that comes in the little push hand hand soap dispenser thing that you get at like Sainsbury's or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's cheap, but a bar of soap's fucking expensive for something.
Isn't it?
Yeah, or I don't know of any shops around me that sell it.
Okay.
Probably more an accurate thing to say.
A bargain, mate. Get the Imperial leather.
For a couple of quid for like 3 bars or something.
Yeah.
Imperial leather. Lava.
I think it is.
Lather.
Lava.
Lather.
Yeah, Imperial leather is a whole different thing.
Don't
With
bite
chains.
me by that. I'm just gonna lather you up with some soap.
That bear is fully growling at me now. And I did promise you.
I did bet. Damn it. I need to get the camera in the right.
I keep missing the model. Right, here we go.
There, I'm gonna boss you now. You're gonna get fully bossed. All forces. All black.
Oh, look at the dog. Look at the mildly attention. What's the word? Attention starved boy. Look at him. Oh.
There he goes. He'll be back. But he has been forced.
He wants to play fetch.
Oh no.
That's my video. Oh dear, right. So, there's a little bit of black. I might go between colours. That sounds like a good idea to me. Go from colour to colour, just sort of adding bits in here and there. Right, where am I? Where's my brush gone? I must have put it back in here and I've lost it now. This brush is good. I remember you. You were alright. This is actually for a watercolour set, this brush. Yeah, but it's not bad, it's a little
brush. It's a little baby brush. Right, let's get corn red out. That's Mephiston. I don't want that one. Yeah, corn red.
That's what I'm using at the moment. So pretty much all my guard army is painted with Mephiston.
Mephiston. That's the red you're supposed to use with the Imperial fists.
Oh, to do their fist, literally.
Yeah, all the red bits.
Calm yourself. You little tits dog.
That's all
Way
the red
too
I
much
need to
paint
do.
on there. Right.
I need more light going on here, so let's just boost that.
Alpha.
What? What did you do?
Look on the camera.
At least it's closed.
I know. Okay, you're not going back in the box. You're going to sit at the desk and dry for like 3 days.
Oh dear me.
Jesus. Can't take me anywhere.
Oh man.
I'm in my own house. You still can't take me there.
Oh, I've had a rough day today. I had some stomach pain yesterday, which was not at all to do with the very spicy food I had. Instead of streaming yesterday, and I decided, I looked at my bedside table and I had a Rennie in there.
Yeah.
Ate it, but this tastes kind of weird. Had a look at the date it went off. 2023.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So, yeah, needless to say, it did not work. and the stomach pain became much worse.
Oh, lovely.
So I had a very nice, fun lack of sleep night. Sort of doubled over in pain slightly.
Dude.
So yeah, then on the way to the office, I rolled on my ankle and fell down outside the office.
Oh no.
So my ankle's in a spot of bother.
Yeah.
Which was fun when I was walking bare before. And yeah, it's been a long and arduous and boring day. So had to go to the shop. Went to walked bare when I got back, and yeah. Oh man. Then some drama when I got back, and sometimes.
Speaking of spicy food,
oh yes.
I've got a beef stew that's cooling down on the slow cooker at the moment.
Okay. Is it spicy?
I should hope so.
How many chilies?
Because I put in 6.
Nice. What kind of chilies?
Mixed chilies that are like 70, like a bag of mixed chilies from Aldi that are like 70p.
Just standard ones.
Yeah.
Not your Scotch bonnets. No, Jesus. Like I want my heat to have flavour, and I feel like Scotch bonnets and that lot, like there's a certain level of heat for me where there's just no flavour. It's just heat for the sake of it. Yeah, Scotch bonnets.
That's not what I want.
Scotch bonnets belong in food that gets grilled, I think, or cooked at extremely high temperature. That's why it goes quite well in Jamaican food, but it doesn't go so well in curries, because curries are sort of slow cooked, sort of wet dishes. Yeah, Scotch bonnets go real well in like baked and grilled shit.
Okay. But I also added in chili powder, like generic chili powder and cayenne pepper.
Well, of course, you need to.
So, and English mustard.
Okay. It's not one either, but yeah, I'm open to it. Have you ever used mustard powder?
Yes, I've actually used mustard powder more often than I've used actual mustard.
Oh, nice. It's old school.
I got a big old tub of it,
nice.
Of Coleman's mustard powder in my cupboard. So I'm interested to see how that's turned out.
Nice. I bet it's going to be good.
I hope so. I had to walk into Aldi and everything to get the beef, because I realised I had beef in the freezer, but it obviously won't defrost in 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can either go to Sainsbury's, that's like 100 paces from my door, and I'll pay like £4 for like 250 grams of beef. Or I could walk up to Aldi and get like 400 or like 700 grams for like a £5.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before. You went to Aldi.
So I went to Aldi. And then I bought far too much stuff while I was at Aldi.
Oh, of course
I had to carry it all back.
Gotta love that middle aisle.
I was in the middle aisle, admittedly.
Oh.
I didn't even go down it. I wasn't going to risk it.
Just in case.
Yeah, like I want to go. To be honest, I want to go down that middle aisle when they actually have like kitchen stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
Because my cheese grater has fucking disappeared off the face of the earth. I have no idea where it's gone. But I also want the one that you use for doing like Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay.
That little thin strip one.
Yeah.
Because you obviously don't just use it for that, you use it for other things as well. But yeah, they just, Aldi being Aldi, they haven't put kitchen stuff in that aisle for, well, all the time that I've been going there.
Yeah.
For it to rotate round.
Nice.
It was really fun though, because I went in there and they had just all of like the enchilada kits, fajita kits, taco kits, nacho kits.
Whose kits
so it's
were
like, it's kits.
You said it's not your kits.
Oh, not my kits, no.
Not your kits.
Not your kits.
Oh dear.
We're just normal men.
Just innocent men.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, it's clearly Mexican week. I'm not going to find what I want in regard to that one singular kitchen utensil.
I need
just like, all right.
I need a frying pan, and it is Pancake Day coming up, so I thought it would be a good idea to get a new pan for Pancake Day. So that's what we're going to do on payday.
Nice.
Yes.
I have 2 frying pans. One which is a standard frying pan, and one that's like a little small one.
Oh yeah.
I can get exactly a singular fried egg inside it.
Nice.
It's literally like the actual frying space is probably about as big as this base.
Yeah.
And this is what size base is this? I'm gonna have to look it up now. Oh. What size base is it? I want to say it's 90, but I could be wrong.
Come
100
on.
millimeter. Oh, it's 100 millimeter. Yeah, no, it's actually slightly smaller
Oh, okay.
than that. The frying pan is actually slightly smaller than 100 millimeter base. So probably about 80, maybe 90.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that might
Tell you what,
actually be on the red.
It does fucking fantastic fried eggs.
Nice. I've got 2 frying pans. I've got one big one and one even bigger one, and neither of them have any non-stick left. Everything sticks. And yeah, tried to make an omelette the other day, and it
Just fell apart.
yeah, I tried to flip it, and like the bottom sort of centimeter of it was just stuck to the pan, and I was like, this is now scrambled. It not only is it scrambled, it took about a week to get that pan clean.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to soak it and then scrub and then soak and scrub. I might as well throw the bloody thing out.
I could keep seeing, like, you know those pans that have like hexagon pattern on the inside?
Yeah.
I keep seeing those, and then I look at the price of them and go, why the fuck are you spending that much money on a pan? They look really good. Like, honestly, like, I've never, like, I mean, I get it, these people also cook for a living, so they're pretty darn fucking good at what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But at the same time, you know.
Yeah, I like to think that I'm good at cooking.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a pan.
I don't think I'm 50 quid for one pan good at cooking.
I think they're more than that, honestly.
Really? Okay.
I think so.
I saw some quite nice I think they said aluminium, but like that doesn't sound like it'd make a good pan, but apparently it's all the rage at the moment because what's the sort of camp Italian chef who does the Good Morning.
Gino Campo.
Yeah, Gino Campo. Yeah, he's got a range of pans, and he's gone all in on the aluminium apparently. So I don't know. I might give it a go. But, yeah, as you say, I don't really want to spend that much on a pan.
So there are two to get the 25 centimeter and the 30 centimeter hybrid pan set.
Oh yes.
So this is 2 pans.
Okay.
£205.
Fucking Jesus.
Oh, you want lids with that? That's an extra 30 quid.
Sorry, the lids don't come with?
No.
Lids sold separately, motherfuckers.
They've got those 2 pans. They've got a 30 centimeter and a 6.6 litre hybrid pan and lids set for 300 quid.
They also have
Yeah, it's hex clad. That's what I was after.
Ah, there you go.
20-piece hex clad all-in bundle. So that's all the pans, all the pots, the pans that they offer with lids and a knife and a few other containers. Want to take a punt at how much money that is?
£500.
Nope. Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
I will not keep going. What?
1,230.
So, did you say 1,200?
1,230. That's three frying pans. I'm assuming 3 frying pans, 2 saucepans, 2 you know how you get like those ceramic dishes that people cook like pasta in?
Yeah.
With a handle on each side, with handles on both sides.
I have
Like
that.
2 of those. 2 of those.
Okay.
A knife and some other weird pot thing. Well, mixing bowls. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They do not Olympics and 3 mixing bowls for 1,200 quid.
You could get a whole new kitchen for that.
You can do more than that. You can go on holiday for the money.
Oh my god! Some people have more money than sense.
Yeah, well, they're clearly doing something right because they're making money.
Are they though?
Well, they wouldn't still be going, would they?
I don't know. But there's a lot of businesses that have like loss leaders, as their prestige items. Like the Cybertruck is a perfect example. That is losing. It's just hemorrhaging money, not just because it's shit, but basically, it was always going to. They were never going to sell them at a profit. Just because of how fucking awkward they are to manufacture. Basically, that's an example of like a prestige item where they're selling them at a loss, but because it's a luxury item, rich idiots will buy them to say, "I've got a prestige item. Look at me. I'm so rich and important."
I've got a swastika.
Swastika. Did you see Kanye was selling actual swastika t-shirts and got his website pulled down?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It's very funny.
Yeah, I've known about Kanye going off the deep end.
Oh yeah. He's been going off the deep end for it's part of a decade now.
Yeah, I know. He is clearly not getting the help he needs. Like he honestly.
No. One of the people who works for him sort of got fired and essentially gave a full sort of report of what happened and had the receipts and everything, had all the WhatsApp messages. Like when she was like, I'm not sure that we should be selling this sort of merchandise. It feels a little bit like, it's aimed at Nazis, and apparently Kanye screamed in the middle of a meeting, "I am a Nazi."
Yeah.
And you're just like,
yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I just you can't. I think at that point you just can't reason.
No, I mean, do you think he knows that the Nazis would have killed him?
I don't know.
He can't know that. Seriously.
He should know, but then again, given the quality of the American education system.
Yeah. And given the things that he also should know he shouldn't be selling. Or saying. Yeah, I don't know. Guy's nuts.
Yeah. As I said, I don't think he's getting the help he needs. And if someone is supposedly helping him, they're either doing it because they're like continuing to not treat him well because it makes them money.
Yeah.
Or they're just incompetent. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, then again, it could just be the case that there is no helping him.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
But
can be the most.
I think there's a big caveat here of we're not trained we're not trained psychiatrists, so we can't for definite say. This is just purely speculation and our own opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to add that caveat in case somebody wants to take this out of context.
Yeah. It is my non-professional opinion that the guy needs locking up. It's the one instance where the asylum is probably a good option.
Yeah, but the thing is that he has enough money that it will soon be the inmates running the asylum. You know.
Well, if it's a proper asylum, you get all your assets stripped, don't you? Well, you used to anyway. Fucking dick. Right, I'm gonna have this as white in here. Just trying to get the bits I need painted.
I haven't put much stock in these new brushes that GW came out with, particularly the synthetic ones, but this one's actually doing alright.
Yeah, I'm using a synthetic one right now. It's my go-to brush at the minute because it's very difficult to break them.
Well, this one isn't a synthetic brush. This is a real one.
Okay,
It's a real one.
Rather than my fake brush.
Oh, the thing is, I've bought a bunch of synthetic brushes before, and they've all lasted maybe a month, just falling apart. Well, falling apart is the wrong word. One of them I used as a glue brush, so that was always going to die anyway.
Oh yeah.
But the rest just have not kept their point whatsoever.
Well, I think this is I don't know if it's the way I'm treating it or the way I brush with it, but this one has kept its point-ish. About as well as any brush I've ever had. It's pretty good.
It's something.
I've had it for well over a year now, but I've only been painting with it for 4 or 5 months, I'd say. What do with this?
Well, 2 months before your hiatus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. To be fair though, I managed to keep my Imperial Guard army somewhat cohesive and whatnot, despite up until January 2023 not doing anything Warhammer related for the better part of 10 years, 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
So.
Right, I'm gonna do this. I've decided on a thing. I'm not gonna regret. No regrets. Just do the thing. Anyway, it's white, so I can always paint over it easily if I don't like it. Really streaky for now, but I'm just place holding the colours at the moment before we do the wash. So that's fine. Doesn't need to be neat on the first go round. Which stuff, right?
Moment of silence as we're just in complete focus mode for the little bit that we're painting.
That's why there's music in the background for these moments.
Same.
Well, that is extremely messy, but I don't mind. It's fine. Only the first go.
Yeah, I think that this large white section on the gun actually works kind of well.
Ooh, let's have a look. Yeah, it does. Breaks it up a bit.
It's gonna be a huge bit of gold in there as well.
Oh shit! Completely forgot one of the main bits of white as well. The faceplate bit.
So, I think I remember. I think I was talking to you about it.
Yeah.
I made a decision. So I think I've explained before how my gaming group sort of operates.
Okay, yeah.
Like most of the group has an Imperial army, a Xenos army, and a Chaos Army.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got my Imperial Guard, and that's a project that's going to last me fucking decades. I'm going to tentatively dip into Space Marines a little bit.
Okay.
At least get myself up to around 2,000 points, and then I'll call it done.
Yeah.
Because I like having been really stuck on whether or not to do Black Templars or something else.
Yeah.
I think now that I've cemented the choice of Soul Drinkers, I think I'm going to run with that, and I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it a fast force. Yeah, Soul Drinkers.
Tell me about them. I've not heard of that chapter before.
So originally they were a Firstborn chapter. This is years before Primaris.
Okay.
I randomly picked up one of their books that was on. You know how sometimes you go to like go past a public library,
Yeah.
and they'll have a bunch of books they want to take out of rotation, but they'll send them for like pennies.
Hmm.
One of those was I think it was the second Soul Drinker book.
Okay.
And I picked it up randomly and started reading, and I fell in love with it.
Nice.
And it's about this Firstborn chapter that gets. Hey Jack, how's it going?
Hey Jack, how do?
And yeah, they basically get tricked into rebelling against the Emperor and the Imperium. Like so much so that the the wool is firmly pulled over their eyes.
Oh, dang.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, they go through a bunch of trials and tribulations. I'm just chilling, want to paint but don't at the same time. Oh, I know that feeling. I absolutely know that feeling. It's like I should be productive, but I don't want to be productive sort of moods.
Well, watch us paint and maybe get a brush around just in case the mood takes you.
The inspiration strikes.
Exactly.
It ends with the shot at the end of the sixth book.
Aye.
It ends with them not dying, but like very heavily hinted that they haven't survived.
Oh dear.
No, the Soul Drinker series. Like technically, so the main series is 6 books, but there's one prequel book. But then I don't know if it was the same author that wrote it, but there was one sequel book,
Okay.
which was when the Soul Drinkers got reconstituted as Primaris Marines.
Okay.
Because the thing with the Primaris project is that one, they have gene seed from all 20 legions,
Yeah.
not 18, 20.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting spoilers. I'm ready through the Horus Heresy and the Emerald. Yeah, no. We're talking about
Completely separate.
Space Marines. Yeah, Space Marines way before Primaris, and when like the Horus Heresy was like only 12 books in. A long last time ago. Oh, that's.
So yeah, they're getting reconstituted with the gene seeds.
Yeah, they do, but there's, like there is with the original Soul Drinkers chapter, there's a lot of who the fuck are we?
Okay.
Because, like, because a bunch of new Space Marine chapters were reconstituted from chapters that had either been declared traitors or declared heretics or just declared lost.
Hmm.
So they're these brand new Space Marine chapters, some of which are bearing names of, like, I think the Astral Claws got reconstituted as a Primaris chapter, despite the fact that what's left of the Astral Claws are now the Red Corsairs, Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
As a good example.
Does beg the question: are they now destined to rebel once more, or
Who knows? I've only read the main 6 books. I haven't read the prequel, which sort of sets up a lot of like the background for the events of the 6th book.
Yeah. We're talking
Talking
13th
13th. The Primaris founding, Ultima founding.
Yeah. The Games Workshop's
sort of we want more money sounding.
To be fair though, like look how long the lore has basically been in the same place. The lore has been in the same place up until, well, like when I first started collecting, and when I first started collecting, the 11th Black Crusade had just happened. The 11th.
I understand.
It got stopped at Cadia as usual.
Yeah, I understand why they felt the need to redo the models to make the Space Marines the right size. Because they were a little bit undersized compared to like all the other models, lore-wise, but they couldn't do it before because they didn't have the technology to do the castings and all of that. I get that, but how fucking dare they? How fucking dare they sell models for over 2 decades and then all of a sudden go, oh yeah, those shit now. We're gonna.
You can still use them.
Well, you can, but they look shit. You can use them, but you will be ashamed. You will be ashamed of yourself because they look puny in comparison. The original Space Marines give tiny dick energy.
You know, actually, no. I think it's the other way around. I think the smaller models are big dick energy.
Oh, okay. Are you saying the Primaris are using steroids and therefore have hypergonadism?
Yes, look at them.
I choose to believe
Primaris Marines look so good compared to older models. Can't put Primaris in a Rhino though. Yeah, because they're too big.
Technically the Primaris are the size of them that is sort of more accurate to sort of how they were gonna be in the lore, but we won't split hairs or anything here.
Also, don't forget, this is Warhammer. Everything is canon.
This is true. Retconning is fine.
That's ridiculous. I mean, it is, but, you know, you get a floaty, weird... You get the repulsor, is it? Like 1 foot taller at max. What 1 foot when you're that big? When you're already that big already? Because bear in mind, that's not just 1 foot taller, that's also probably 1 foot wider as well, from having to take into account the size of your armor and the backpack. And that's just if you're a standard intercessor. That's not if you're like something in Gravis.
Gravis,
which is even chunkier.
Chunky boys.
It's basically just heavy power armor.
Yeah, it's halfway between power armor and Terminator, isn't it?
Yes.
Well,
I'm just assuming Raras are designed for Astartes. They are, but they're designed for Firstborn Astartes, not for Primaris.
Well, I made a very silly decision. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to get some Tyranids.
Oh.
Because I've got a really nice idea for a color scheme. And it's very simple. And
okay.
It's black. I'm going to make the aliens from Alien.
Oh, okay. So you're going to want to like dry brush like a dark grey.
And then
maybe.
And it's going to have silvery tongues and shit, and teeth.
Yeah.
And
a lot of nuln. You're going to need to buy a lot of nuln oil.
Yes, and they're going to be wet boys. I may even get some clear nail varnish from Mrs. Buller and coat them very lightly and then water down that to make them like super shiny,
wet, glistening. Yeah, nice.
That's my idea anyway. I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm just going to get like a set of the standard little critters and see how that looks. Black speed paint, yeah.
So, answer me this: is Zenithal a type of paint or is it a technique? Because I keep seeing references to it and I just don't understand. I don't know if it's paint. I don't know if it's a technique.
This is literally the first time I've read that word. Oh yes! Sorry, Liverpool have pulled ahead.
Oh yeah,
they were behind at 11 minutes. They came back and equalised very soon after, and just now, Mohamed Salah has. It's 2-1 up. Get it.
Nice. Well done.
I really hope that we go on to thrash them like 4-1. I want to go in tomorrow in my Liverpool hoodie and mock all of the Evertonians
Relentlessly.
It's technique, says Jack. Priming in black and then providing white in the direction the light is coming from. Ooh.
Oh, okay. So, for example, if I want the light coming through from this direction, I'd highlight that area, but not that side.
But is it like do you do a dry brush, or do you just like add like little streaks?
I believe it is a dry brush.
Okay. Oh, it'd be quite nice to try. You know how the little anime glistens that you could try them. It'd be nice.
The what now?
Right. You know in anime where they do shadows and highlights and like shining.
Oh.
In like big long streaks, like solid of colour.
Yeah.
You could try that. That'd be quite fun. It's usually an airbrush or spray can. Okay. I do not have that. I have a friend who has an airbrush, and it's loud as fuck. It is the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh yeah!
Oh, thank you very much, Jack, for the follow over here.
Welcome in. Hi, this is my face. Hi.
You now can see both my hands and my face. Alright, there we go. So,
as I was mentioning about the Xenos army.
Oh yes, carry on.
So I'm gonna finish what I'm currently painting, finish my Rogodorm, finish my Krieg box, which I haven't touched yet.
Oh.
Then I think I will sort of dip between Necrons and Space Marines. Mainly because the process to get the purple that I want for the Space Marines is quite involved.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Like, it's a lot of starting from a black primer, then grey, then onto blue, then onto purple.
Personally, I think a lot of those techniques are massively overcomplicated.
Oh, it's literally just what, like... So the... Can I say what I've been working on? What, is it a link to, like, an Instagram?
Links are disabled on my channel, but if you hit !Discord, you can send it via there.
It will be a Discord link. Okay. Buller's Discord is available.
Yes, I have a Discord. There is a paint club section where you can post all of the things.
Because Egyptian mummies in the British Museum are more alive than my own Discord.
I didn't know you had a Discord. Am I in it?
I don't think so. I don't think there's like 6 people. That's about it.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I used to have it on a timer with Nightbot, but then Nightbot got a little bit spammy, so I disabled it and just sort of did. And it's going to sound silly. No one's really asked for one. So it's a bit of a...
has worked. It has succeeded. Well done, Bullbot. There's a cookie for you somewhere.
I might just delete my Discord, to be honest. Either that or just delete it and build a new one with a bit more of a...
Yeah. I mean...
A bit more to it, but yeah.
I mean, my Discord is my main social media, I would say. I don't really use any others. I post onto TikTok, I post onto Blue Sky, but, you know, obviously the engagement isn't really there on either of those two.
The thing with, like, TikTok in particular is that you've got to be posting, like, say if you post once a week, or the algorithm will fuck you. You know? I do have Blue Sky, yeah, I do. It's TheCornishKnight.
Yeah, I
I'm
also have
still
Blue
on
Sky.
Twitter because I want to see it burn in real time.
Yeah, my Blue Sky is the only place where I am at Bulamatari, because I got in there early.
Nice.
Everywhere else, I'm Bulamatari_live.
Oh.
Which, to be fair, I don't post on anything else, so it's not
Did
worth
you
fun.
delete your Twitter account?
I did, and then I made a new one to spy on people. Not to spy on, not to spy on anyone I know. Just like, you know, I was annoyed that no one was like posting on Blue Sky, and there's like people I'm interested in seeing what they're thinking about the current events, so I had to follow them on there. You sent your most recent stuff in the Discord. Nice. Do I have a Discord? No. Okay. I'll have to do that in a set later on, because I can't look at the Discord whilst we're in the call. Yes. Unless I go into Discord separately. Yeah. Let me do it on the app. Discord.
Oh, hello.
Discord.
Little...
Boom.
That's a hefty amount of projects. Good luck. Good job, dude.
Yeah, I can't see anything because it's not like we do Discord. There is a code for dot. Oh, it's not Discord. I can't type because I'm trying to use my keyboard. It's all over here. Discord.com. No, Discord. There we go.
Is it .gg?
Whatever it's continue in browser, please. Ah, fuck you. It's not. I need to relog in. I can't be fucked. I'll look at it in a bit. It's alright. Because otherwise I have to change this screen and all that. And my brush is now officially needing a little clean. Fuck. I'm also kind of annoyed that phone's like right in the way. If I move it away, my voice quality diminishes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with mine. No problem. They are groundbreaking paint schemes. Amazing.
Nice. We'll have a look at them at the end. Best paint you'll ever see.
That's what you tend to do, isn't it? Yeah, like
yeah.
Best paint you'll ever see.
Is it really that good?
I will say nothing to spoiler it. You can find out at the end of the stream. Because I've seen them. Oh, I've got an ad break. God damn it.
God damn it. I'm also in mid-ad break as well.
Alright, well, I'm going to take a break then.
Oh, okay.
Take a break and sit up straight and lean back.
I'm going to
relax.
Continue painting because I am in the midst of this, and I've got a blob of paint drying out.
To change that, actually. Properties.
Hang on, what am I doing?
We will return after the ad break. Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub. That's Wayne June, who passed recently.
You what?
Wait. So the guy who does the voice lines for my alerts, which I know nobody can hear at the moment. I don't know whether or not I want to change them at the moment, so they're just they're muted for stream.
Yeah.
Like I can hear them, but stream can't basically.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, well, it was at the point where I like pretty much moved completely away from Darkest Dungeon in terms of streaming it at the time, and they are very Darkest Dungeon themed shenanigans.
Yeah.
Voice alerts.
Aye. I do like Darkest Dungeon. It's alright. It's alright.
I went in. I had no idea what 2 was going to be like, and I went into it, and I was actually quite surprised. I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, you're still on Warhammer, on the Warhammer category.
Yes, I am. Because I am currently hitting the Warhammer. Aha!
All right.
How you doing,
That
Smooth?
should be done now. But thank you for the sub, Jack. That's very much appreciated.
Heal. How are you doing, Smooth, mate? How are you doing? Is it Tau? I don't know. Yes, this is a Ghostkeel Battlesuit. Right here.
Big mecha boom boom.
It is a big mecha boom boom. This is a stealth suit right next to it. Look how big this fucking thing is. Look at it. You knew, no worries. Big boy. Yes, big boy.
I did have a. I told you. Yeah. I've got sidetracked again. I was telling you about what the plan is for this Necron army.
Oh yeah, go on. Oh, how did you get to Necrons? You hadn't even gotten to Necrons yet. You were still talking about the Space Marine chapter you were going with.
Yes, I was. Yeah, so basically, the Space Marine army that I'm going to be doing is a reconstituted Soul Drinkers as a Primaris chapter.
Nice.
Is the long and short of it.
Yeah.
Hence why I painted this guy, the librarian, who's on screen right now.
Yes. Purple boy.
Purple boy. There's still a few bits here and there to do, but other than that,
Yeah.
he's like 99% done.
I like it.
I still need to finish off the captain as well. He's just off his base, looking sad.
He's off his base.
I did just post a Chaos Knight, but I got into them. I think I'm going to do a 2k army with an allied Warhound Titan. The Warhound Titan's like 2,000 points. Just get one of those and call it done.
A Warhound Titan that is being ridden by a single dude.
Oh, is it 1,100? Alright, so that's Warhound Titan for 1,100. One big boy knight for about 500, and then you get like 3 armigers, and that's 2,000 points, near enough.
Nice.
And you got points to spend on enhancements.
I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, Smooth, by the way.
Just War Dogs. Okay. Yeah, because you've got like 5 different variants of them, haven't you?
Right.
Whereas Imperials get 2.
Abaddon Black. Let's go. More black. Oh shit. The paintbrush.
Nice.
Good job, it was clean.
Oh, I almost speared myself in the nads when my knife fell off my desk the other day. It fell. Of course, it fell down tip first. I felt it hit cloth, and I felt like I was touching cloth.
I felt it touch cloth, and I was touching cloth.
Which is impressive if you know my medical history.
Indeed.
So yeah, this Necron army, I'm going to do a full Tomb Kings look to them. So like the majority of the model will be like bone. So that'll be, I'll just undercoat in fucking Mornfang, because that will make life so much easier.
Yeah.
Or Zandri, even. That would be a good start. Undercoat with Zandri. But before I undercoat, on like the shoulder pads and on the plates and stuff like that, like the flat bits, the non-skeleton looking bits of the model, basically, of each model, putting some texture paint on there.
Okay.
So it looks cracked and whatnot, to give like a really sort of like sandstone marble kind of look.
Nice.
And then undercoat and then paint them up. But that's the idea. Whether or not that comes into fruition is something else.
It sounds badass.
Yeah, I might pick up a box of Warriors and have a bit of a play.
Yeah,
with it.
I think on payday I'm going to get myself just at least some Nid. I don't know if I'm just going to get. I might get just an individual Nid, like just a named character or something. Basically something that looks a lot like the alien from Aliens.
What are you thinking? Get get like a hive tyrant and make it look like the queen.
Maybe, yeah. That might be cool.
Okay.
It'd be a good start. Because I'm not going to be getting like a box set or anything. I'm just going to be getting the odd one or two. Because Tyranids aren't necessarily like a massively. I don't really love Tyranids that much, but it's just such a good idea for a paint scheme. And also having spare nid bits that I can use in my models, especially my Space Marines, would be good.
Just having a look to see what the combat patrol gives you. Gives you... Hang on, that is the combat. Yeah, that is the
They've
combat
just
patrol.
been updated, haven't they? The Tyranids, so the models are pretty decent at the moment.
So you get a winged Tyranid Prime, Psychophage, 3 Von Ryan's Leapers, 5 Barbagaunts, 20 Termagaunts, and 2 Rippers.
Nice. I would call him Jack.
Hey, that's my name.
The Ripper.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop off a quick fire break, so I'll be right back.
No worries. We'll put my my camera on then, my main camera, so you can see more of what I'm doing. Right. I'm currently trying to figure out where all this black's going. Pretty sure this is going to be black. I'm essentially colouring in at the moment. Just claiming the pieces that are going to go each colour. Not particularly doing a good job of being neat about it. Not trying to. Just literally going, this is this colour. This is that colour. So that after I've done the wash with the nuln oil, I can go around and highlight it and tidy it up. That is the theory. There's a hair there. Can get rid of that. This is the problem with leaving a model on your mantelpiece for 8 months half painted. Dust and shit gets everywhere. Okay. Spent quite a while hunched over. I should probably go and make a cup of tea at some point. Right. This'll do just fine. Try not to pick the model up by the top end of it, because it's like its torso is kind of only just on. Like that's how much it moves. It definitely needs taking off and then re-sticking back on with like more glue. What else is there? Oh yeah, it's that as well. got to be consistent with where we're putting the paint. If like there's parts that looks the same.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about me not being consistent with where I'm painting the various colours. It's kind of annoying me, but it's fine.
Yeah, you know, you're just coming back from an 8-month hiatus, like, you know. Still working at the, like, I remember taking my hiatus for like 2-3 months, and then coming back, I'm like, how the fuck do I do anything? How did I paint this? What technique did I use? What was the order of the paints? That's why my Deathcore cavalry looked different to my Deathcore infantry. So I couldn't remember what order I went in for the cavalry. So I tried to replicate with the infantry and it didn't work, so the infantry looks slightly different, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah. There's such a thing as too much uniformity.
Yeah, like like my cav have quite a darker greatcoat on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Like everything else is the same, but the outside of the greatcoat is a lot darker. I think it's because I gave them a wash of Talisar blue over the top.
Yeah.
Whereas I haven't done that with the infantry.
I think that is all the black that I'm going. Or is it? No, it's not.
I'm just fighting with one of my latest gloves. Get on.
Right, now that we've rejoined, let's put the multicam on so we can watch Cornish do his thing.
Yes.
With his murder gloves.
Well, the thing with particularly Mornfang Brown is that it chips so goddamn easily. Like it's so easy for it to chip when you're just holding it.
Yeah.
So using the gloves actually sort of preserves the paint.
Okay. I've only ever really known paint to chip on metal models.
Well, the thing with metal is that with metal it's not quite as noticeable.
Yeah.
But with this brown, for example, like it absolutely is.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is the this is not as big as the Riptide. The Ghostkeel. It's not quite as big. Oh shit! Okay, I'm gonna wash the brush and then have another go because I've just missed a bit. Itchy.
It's always like that, isn't it? You do like, oh, I've been painting this one section for hours, and then you miss one little bit. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ghostkeel, I think, is about 2/3 the size of the Riptide.
Jesus.
I've got the Riptide over on the other side of the room. I spotted it the other day once I was wandering around. It's just over my games library.
Oh, what, your console games library?
Yeah. On the shelf. It's on the top of the shelves. It's a big, big boy. One day I will have a Storm Surge. And then one day I will have a superiority platform. Okay. I think that might be everything. Yeah, okay. I'll go and get the Riptide, shall I? Get a chance to stand up and crack me back. In 1 second.
Oh, I haven't cracked my back in like 12 years. I'm so jealous.
I'll be that jealous.
Oh, I have. I can feel the pressure. You know how if you crack a particular joint regularly, you can feel the pressure. I have that, but it's in my. It's all the way from like the top of my neck to the small of my back. It's just that pressure.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Um,
You know that pressure.
fuck.
Oh, well done.
You know that thing I said I should really do?
What, glue the two halves together?
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that now.
Yeah, I've just seen it.
It was held
don't like
together by... Huh?
Oh, just kick me desk.
Oh, nice.
Oh, ow.
Well, yeah, it was held together literally by the little nibbler in there, and the nibbler is gone.
Oh.
Well, it's still in there.
Oh. Oh dear.
It's all right. I just need to use a lot of glue now. And then once it's dry, I will show you the difference in size, which I am actually skeptical of. I don't know if it's going to be that much. Okay, it's a good bond. You can tell because it's stuck pretty much immediately. Not going to take the piss though. There you go. Yeah, I'll bring the camera up so I don't have to tilt the Ghostkeel. Hi everyone. Hi. Right, let's get the autofocus off and let's focus in a little bit so you guys can see. I'm a little bit fuzzy. That is the. How am I going to do this? Need to bring it back a bit. Yeah, there's the Riptide and the Ghostkeel.
Okay.
So it is actually, yeah. I was right, wasn't I? It's about
it is about 2/3. What's weird is that it's not like just two. It's not like just an extra third taller. It's also an extra third chunkier as well.
Yeah. The Riptide's are big boy.
He is a big boy.
Man, he is so good. That shield arm there. Got a big old shield arm and I don't even know what gun that is, but it's fucking beast. So big. Yeah, so there you go. These two can proudly march forwards together. But there's gonna be a lot more gold on this by the time I'm finished with him, don't worry.
Yeah.
Be back. Shoulder. Oh, look at that. Look at him sleep.
No.
Sleepy boy. Right, I'll just leave the tides chill in there. Oof, shoulder, ow. Right there.
You okay?
My shoulder hurts. It always does.
Is that from falling over?
No, actually, it's just always has and always will. I've got I think I've got a repetitive strain injury.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a constant pain, but it's fine. It's being managed with painkillers, mostly.
Fun.
Yeah, fun times. Right. So I think that's all the black that needs to go on there. By there, I mean there. I don't think there's much more white to go on. I think the red is pretty much there as well. There might be a couple of bits of red that need to go on, but yeah, it's mainly now the gold. I think I need to be consistent with the Riptide and have the gold at the end here rather than black. Yes. Let's get the Balthazar back out. Balthazar is one of those metal colours that just does not need to be watered down anymore. And it already is.
Yeah.
Plenty watery. My golds are basically one of the few colours that I actually do a base coat in a different colour and then go over it and highlight in a lighter colour. Like, I did buy the Tau Light Ochre so that I could do that with the XV88 sections, but I found that it looked shit. Or at least I couldn't make it look good.
Yeah.
So I just stick with XV. Because it looks fine. It looks great.
Okay.
Okay. Feeling this Balthazar is a little bit too watery. Never mind.
I'm doing the same as you now. I keep finding bits and pieces that I need to...
It's always the way.
Yeah.
You wash your brush, you put your model down, and you go, fuck! Like if I had like Paint Club standard emotes, fuck I missed a bit would definitely be one of them. Although
make it a sound redemption. Fuck, I missed a bit.
Oh man. Yeah, now we're doing. Now we're back. Well, you never left it, but now that I'm back, hopefully I can get the Paint Club in the Discord back off the floor, back off the into the sky. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we can get it going.
You want activity in it to pick up.
Yeah, we can get it going, and we can get like some regular viewers, and it'd be great. It'd be great stuff. It'd be nice. I think it would be nice if we could do that.
So I did a bunch of prep work today.
Oh yeah.
Not today. Yesterday for today.
Oh yes.
So I've been doing sub-assembly recently.
Okay.
Just because I think it makes for easier painting, especially getting into those nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
So I spent yesterday basically doing the Morn Fang all over each model as the base layer.
Mm-hmm.
And then doing the Berserker Bloodshade wash over the top.
Nice.
For the leather, specifically.
Yeah.
But then I spent most of the day painting arms on sticks. It's literally just a cocktail stick, cut off the top, put some blue tack on it, away you go.
Nice.
Makes it really easy for undercoating as well.
You see, I used to
spray can.
I used to do it on Spro. I don't know why.
Yeah, you mentioned about this.
Huh?
You've mentioned this.
Yeah.
Undercoat on the sprue.
Yeah, I when I was doing when I used to do my guard, I used to paint an entire squad at a time. Just like one colour at a time. And yeah, it hurt, but it was so satisfying when you eventually got to the point where you were sticking them all together.
Did you not have to go back over the areas that were attached to the sprue?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But it's literally just a dab. You just dab, 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 dab. Yep, that's all I've done. And because the spruce points are all pretty much the same place, you can do them pretty quickly for all 10 models.
Yeah.
And and then it's just a case of doing your nuln oil and then highlights, and then you're done. You got a whole squad, all done. I think the quickest I've ever done a whole squad was it was 3 streams.
Right.
And it was like, and each stream was like 2.5 hours long. So if we average it about 2 hours, 2, 4, 6. So it was 6 hours. It took me to do 10 guardsmen.
If we don't include the like 3-month hiatus I took, because I didn't just take it from painting, I took it from streaming as well.
Yeah.
I think my deathcore took about twice as long as that, and that was 10 dudes. So fuck knows how long this creep box is gonna last me in terms of painting. But I also got to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna paint the horses. It's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. It's the horses.
Yeah.
So I might do them first to get them out of the way. So I'll save Drea. I'll save Lord Marshal Drea, which is the named character in the box, till last, because named character, and he's also on a horse.
Yeah. The way I do the stuff I don't want to do, I usually just sort of I have, if it's like the Fire Warriors, I was doing 1 or 2 Fire Warriors between like between crisis suits on the last box set. So you could do a horse, then do a few dudes, and then do a horse, and so on. And
That's
just
the thing, though. There really isn't a lot of. There are more models on horseback in this box than there are models on foot. There are 11 models on horseback.
Jeez.
5 dudes on foot, and an artillery piece. That's the box.
Crikey.
Yeah. Yeah, GW is for some reason really pushing the whole horse thing at the moment.
Well, you know, they got rid of the Bretonians in Age of Smegma, so they.
They're back.
I mean, they're not back in Smegma, are they? They're only back in the old world.
No. Well, they are sort of.
You can't run a Bretonian army in Smegma, can you?
No. Well, you can run a cavalry-focused cities.
Huh.
More than anything. But an actual, like, this is Bretonia, we come from Bretonia. No, because Bretonia doesn't exist anymore. But technically there's a faction in Age of Sigmar which were, like, pseudo-Bretonians. Except the vampires now.
Fuck that shit.
Which is kind of funny.
Yeah, no. Bretonians are bust.
Do you want to know something absolutely fucking hilarious?
Go on.
So I never cottoned on. I did not cotton on to the influence, or the cultural sort of the cultural and historical influences for the Empire.
Oh, right.
In Old World. For years. I just assumed it was English.
No, it's very German.
Yeah. Do you know how I figured out that it was German?
Go on.
By reading a book about Bretonia.
The character names weren't giving you a clue.
Yeah, no, it's like Hans Albrecht. Yeah, nah, classic British name. What are you talking about? Like, honestly, just
Count von Steinenberg.
Oh yeah, we had counts. British had counts for a while.
I don't know if we did, you know. I think we had lords.
Yeah, so yeah, but
yeah.
Yeah, it goes like sir or lady or dame.
Yeah. Everton
then,
fucking Everton drew.
Boo. Then it goes lord and lady. Then I think it's either count or baron, or one then the other. I don't know which way around they go.
I think it's baron.
Yeah, I think it's baron and baroness, then count.
Okay.
Then Duke, and then something else. Then there's like 2 or 3 other titles, and then you're at basically King and Queen.
Yeah. Right, this paint pot needs clearing, because otherwise it's going to dry. Do I have... Oh, it's in the other box. I'm going to see if I can try and do it with one of these brushes.
But yeah, so this Bretonian book I was reading.
Yeah.
It follows a brother of a pair.
Brother.
Not twins, but like sort of a little bit too close in age.
Yeah.
Because the older one, who's like this sort of, he's like shorter and darker haired. He's the older brother, and he was a result of the union between I want to say a count, can't be his father, who was a higher nobility than he was, and his mum and his mother. So like not a bastard, but certainly like a full-blooded child, if in the eyes of the law. You understand?
Yeah.
But he has a younger brother who's slightly taller than him. You know, sort of blonde hair, like more fairer, shall we say? Who is like 6 months younger than him.
Oh, look at this. Oh. Beautiful.
Lovely. Is that all the way from all the way around?
All the way around. Ooh. Ooh. That was close.
I think you need to open that holder up and put like some sand in it to give it a bit of weight so it doesn't fall over so easily.
Or just like wear less big hoodies, or like move it slightly further away from the edge of the desk.
Yeah.
One or all of these solutions, ideally.
Yeah. But yeah, so like this dude is like 6 months younger than his older brother, so that at least there stands to reason that the Lord and his now second wife,
yes,
were getting it on before the Lord's first wife died. I think it was.
Yes.
An
illegitimate child.
Brother, I am pinned here! I am pinned here!
More than anything.
Welcome in, Stricken. How you doing? So yeah,
and there's a moment where the two brothers are participating in a war, and they have an emissary from the Empire with them.
Yeah.
And he's brought his, you know, being the Empire, he's brought his guns with him. And he's just popping shots. I think they're fighting Chaos, I think, at the time.
Okay.
Or Orcs, one of the two. And he's just popping shots at them. And it wasn't until the younger brother was taking the piss out of the advisor to his older brother, the main character, that I realised, oh shit, they're German. It's just like, okay, well, yeah, I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot, but yeah, no, it is fairly obvious.
Yeah, no, I was just reading through it. Yeah, fucking Otto, classic British name.
Oh yeah, beautiful British name, as Al Murray would say.
Yeah. Just didn't cotton on at all.
Oh, Stricken! Boom. Boom indeed. Thank you very much for those Bezos books, Stricken. Thank you very much. You are too kind, sir. Too kind. How are you doing anyway, Stricken? Hope you're doing well. 30 months Stricken's been with us.
Oh, damn.
With a 30-month subscription. Holy shit. That's more months than I have, like, the ability to, like, reward. You're bored as fuck? Oh, mate. Oh, come and chat with us, mate. Come and chat with us. We are currently just chilling out, painting the old bit of Warhammer. I'm currently painting some Tau. Time to build. You going on some, I'm assuming, Valheim or something.
Or Warhammer.
I don't know. I don't think... Yeah, indeed, there you go. I don't think Stricken has any form of Warhammer. An expensive hobby.
It is an expensive hobby.
Yes. Indeed. Oh, he does, but only the game kind. Ah, there you go. So he's got some video games, but none of
That's
the
fake.
none of the plastic crack that we have. Okay. The whole section here on the inner arm here that I completely missed. This is the problem when I don't brew paint. I miss bits.
Which is small.
Next time I do a big model, do not let me not sprue paint it. Tell me, do the things on the sprue, and then stick it together. That's how we do. He's on the lurk. Frickin' thank you for the lurk, and also thank you so much for that 30-month subscription. Holy shit. Appreciate you, dude. The fact that I've been like affiliate for more than 30 months is kind of scary. Does not feel like it at all.
When did you hit affiliate?
Oh man, I think it was like after sort of 6 to 9 months of streaming. That would have been like 2022, I think. No, it would have been 2021, I think. Because I think I started streaming in no, yeah, it would have been 2022. Started streaming in September 21, like properly, during the pandemic. And it was like May or something, around Mayish, when I yes, it was about 6-7 months. Yeah, so it was May 2022 when I became an affiliate. I don't want to think about how many years that is.
Do you want to know when I hit affiliate?
When?
Pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic, damn.
Yeah, I've been an affiliate for a very long time now.
Nice. I only started streaming because I was like just going nuts, and my friend who streams was basically like, you could do that. Easy. Do it. So I decided, fuck off. I just painted myself. So I gave it a go. And it was good. Got no viewers for the first 6 months.
Oh yeah, that's just standard.
Yeah. It was just like me and the odd friend popping in who I knew in real life.
Same with me.
Mm. And then eventually I streamed a couple of games that like garnered some sort of audience. There was Vampire the Masquerade, I think, was the first big one. Got a big chunk of new audience from that. Sorry?
Bloodlines, was it?
Yeah.
Masquerade Bloodlines?
Yeah. Bloodlines 1. Janky mess of a video game. Sorry, janky masterpiece of video game. Absolutely brilliant game. Can fully recommend it. It does need a patch to fix before you can really play it.
Yeah, I remember trying to give it a go.
Really good. I find streaming games is really useful because you can have a laugh at the stuff that would usually make you quit a game like immediately. You just have a giggle at, and because you're streaming it, you sort of there's more of more of a drive to get it done, to finish it. So
Bit of a community point and laugh, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's the only reason I made it through that game, because it would have been nightmarish if I was just on my own. But like it's so good when you push through, you know. It's got such
you
a nice.
You get used to it and can kind of anticipate the jank.
Exactly, yeah. But you know, just the story and the characters and the role play opportunities. It's brilliant. Extremely good game. Fully deserves its reputation, both good and bad. And there's a reason why Bloodlines 2 is one of the most anticipated and also feared games coming up.
Yeah, fear it's not going to live up to.
There's no way it's going to live up to it, in my opinion. I just don't think it could. That's why I really hope they never make a Disco Elysium 2. Because I don't think a Disco Elysium 2 is ever going to meet the standards of the first one. Since the development team sort of capitulated after the first one.
What do you mean capitulated? To who?
Oh, do you not know the story of Disco Elysium?
No.
Right, so essentially... Right, how can I put this quickly? The development team was basically just a really committed set of artists, one of whom was slightly better at business than the others. And the one who was slightly better at business than the others completely fucked everyone else up with the contracts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, basically meaning that he had complete control over the company. And everyone else got fucked. So the guy who fucked everyone else owns the copyright and the company's Zalm. But like all the people who made the original game great will not be working on it. So kind of sad. Did you ever play Disco Elysium?
I do have it, and I keep getting recommended it. I just haven't sat down and done it yet.
It's the best game I've played on stream. Just, there's a lot of dialogue, but it's so well written. It's a masterpiece. I don't like using that word a lot because it does lose its meaning if you overuse it, but Disco Elysium is absolutely... It's probably the best RPG that's been released in the last 10-15 years, and I include Baldur's Gate 3 in that.
That's a bold claim. You know the Baldur's Gate crowd will fight you on that one.
I'm sure they will. I love D&D as much as the next man, but the dialogue in Baldur's Gate 3 has nothing on just the sheer magnificence of Disco Elysium. Just that is the best written game I've ever played in my life.
Oh, that's tempting. Oh, that's very tempting.
Yeah. And the go on.
The remake of Dead Space is $12.50.
Oh, okay.
Down from 50 quid.
I mean, have you played the original on the 360 before?
Yeah, I played the original on Xbox and I loved it. I went through the whole game with nothing but the plasma cutter.
Same, pretty much. I streamed the original Dead Space, sort of, I think it was 2 years ago, for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It was good. But I don't need to play the remaster anymore because I've played the original. And I always go OG, even if there's a remaster, unless there is like significant reasons to do the remaster. I don't give a shit about graphics. Graphics can suck my nuts. if it's literally just a slight, an improved set of graphics and
I think
nothing else.
I think it's a lot. It's not just like we've just upscaled everything and that's it. I think that they have sort of like properly gone through it and done it a service, because I've seen clips of it.
Yeah.
And it's so much more involved.
Yeah.
Not just aesthetically.
Okay.
So I think it's up there, I think.
Right. I just don't like remasters as a rule. I think it's lazy, and I think that a lot of them have been ruined. Final Fantasy VII has been ruined. Resident Evil 4 has been ruined.
I will fight you.
Okay.
On Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2.
I have not played the remaster of those.
They are literally the same game, but out with upscale graphics.
Okay.
So take a fucking PS2 game, an original Xbox game, and Game Boy Advance game, and make it a PC port. I fucking love Dark Alliance 1 and 2. Like,
Mrs. Bull has made me some egg muffins, and they are very nice.
ooh,
Yes.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2 were a series of games on PS2 and original Xbox and Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I know. I still have mine kicking about somewhere. Still works.
I've got a Game Boy Advance SP. The first Game Boy with a rechargeable battery included.
Oh, mine is not. I have to buy my battery. What really frustrates me actually is I can't find my goddamn PSP.
Yeah,
I've got Monster Hunter Freedom and Freedom Unite on it, and I cannot find it for love nor money.
Oh, I had a PSP, but I traded it in. There was just no games for it.
Fucking Monster Hunter!
I don't really like Monster Hunter that much.
I
janky.
will admit, I struggle with the newer games.
Okay.
But
Monster
Freedom and Freedom
was
Unite.
alright.
Yeah, I install it like once a year, hunt one monster, and then put it back down again. Call it done.
I don't know.
But yeah.
The only Monster Hunter
so
game,
much.
the only Monster Hunter game that's gotten its hooks into me, is Final Fantasy 15.
That's not Monster Hunter.
It fucking is, man. It is basically a Monster Hunter game, but like with a much better storyline.
Well, yeah, like the point of Monster Hunter is that it didn't really have a storyline.
Yeah, but seriously, the hunting sort of system in that, which makes up like a very large portion of the game, is Monster Hunter, but like with better controls. It's very good.
I think I've still got Monster Hunter on PS2, I think.
Okay. I believe that game, if you still got the copy you had when you were a kid, I believe that game goes significantly on eBay.
Well, fuck 'em. My game.
It's mine. Leave me alone. I play it now.
I got really lucky with my my copies of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you to try because I don't trust moving you at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got I don't think I ever played Dark Alliance. I think I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 for like a bit, but I was a bit I think when I played it I was a bit too young to really have patience for it.
Trying to understand Thaco is even at this day and age I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was a bit of a struggle.
speaking of D&D games though, Solasta 2 has been announced.
Who in the what now?
Did you Solasta Crown of the Magister?
Never heard of it.
Have you not?
No.
I could have sworn I've talked to you about it before.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh Jesus, sweaty hands.
sweaty hands. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but latex just makes my hands sweat incredibly.
Out of
So whenever I
context.
take the gloves off, it's just like, BO from hands. Lovely.
Hand BO.
Which is like the worst kind.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go on. Tell me about this game.
So, Celeste Crown of the Magister is a turn-based RPG
Okay.
using the 5th edition D&D open source rule set.
Okay. So it's
And-
fairly recent then.
Yeah, like the first game came. Let's have a look. When did the first game come out? Let's have a look. Store page. The first one came out in May 2021.
Okay. Nice.
They released a bunch of DLC for it. They released Primal Calling and Inner Strength. Primal Calling, which one's that one? Yes. So they released two class and race DLCs. So each one, I think, had 2 of each, or something, or at least something along those lines.
Yeah.
And 2 actual story DLC, Primal Valley and Palace of Ice. And they're really sort of... They're a little bit jank in places, like
Okay.
not quite well optimized. But they have announced the second game, which looks really interesting. Because the first game and all the story DLC all sort of like loosely tie in, either loosely or directly tie in together.
Okay.
Which is kind of neat, actually, to be honest. Whereas the next DLC is, or the next DLC, the next game is in a completely different setting.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully, they've taken a lot of like the mistakes they made from the first game
Yeah.
and improved on it, because even if you just play the first campaign or of the base game, it's incredible. It's absolutely fantastic.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'll have to give that a little gander because I don't mind a bit of junk and I do like a bit of D&D. So,
it's £25 on Steam, and that's the non-sale price.
ooh, nice.
Like a bargain.
I'll
Yeah.
add it to my wish list and grab it when it's on sale because I'm tight and stingy.
That's that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, Crown of the Magister, great game.
Nice.
But yeah, but the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2 games are literally like direct ports, but with upscaled graphics.
Okay. I'm looking for the gold that I just put on here and I've lost it.
Is it that splodge, or is it that splodge?
Yeah, it's looking for the wet bit, and there's 2 wet bits, but neither of the color I want. Shit. Okay, I'll have another splodge. I know I'll immediately find it now. Right, there you go. Okay. Here's a question for you. We're going to stick on RPGs. What is the best Elder Scroll?
I know a lot of people ask that question and then go, "Oh, if you don't add some Morrowind, you're wrong."
This is true. You are wrong if you don't know Tomorrowland. But it's an opinion, not a fact. So, what's your favourite?
Oblivion.
You know, I never gave Oblivion a fair shout.
You should.
Hmm.
It is jank.
It is very janky. It walks back a lot of the freedom that you had in Morrowind.
I honestly tried to play Morrowind, but I think my mistake was going from Oblivion to Morrowind.
Right.
Because me and my friends, we played Oblivion so much when it first came out.
Yeah.
Like, we were hooked on it.
Yeah.
Like, it was incredible.
Yeah, I played so many hours of Morrowind as a kid on the original Xbox. Oblivion came out, I was so excited for it, and I played it, and a lot of the things that I really enjoyed about Morrowind had been removed. And it was a shame. And it sort of ruined my enjoyment of it. So I think maybe I should go back to it without the rage-tinted glasses. and
yeah,
and potentially give it another go.
You should. Brain.
Go on.
I think the best DLC is like, unfortunately Oblivion was sort of the start of like the horse armor DLC meme.
Yeah. They did invent the microtransaction.
Yeah. I'm gonna admit it, I did buy the horse armor DLC.
Peasant. How dare you! You started this.
I mean, yeah, but like there were also like a bunch of other DLC that was really, really good. Like the houses, the additional houses.
Yeah.
And also, I think it had, compared to Skyrim, which I've also played at a obscene amount of time of, I much prefer the Oblivion quest system than I do the Skyrim system. Because the Skyrim quest system can fuck off and die.
Do you know what I don't like about modern Bethesda games? I don't like the fact that the quest marker is always on your screen.
You can turn that off.
You can, but because it's on by default, and because they've designed the game around it, if you don't have that shit on, you don't know where you're going. The game's not been designed for you to figure out where you're going. The game's been designed for you to follow a pointer.
To be fair though, with like, I struggle with any game where I can't mark where I need to go.
Okay. How were you with Witcher 3?
Witcher 3 I was pretty good with, but that's because like there was some form of marker.
Okay.
To follow.
Yeah.
Same with. I know it's all well and good saying that, and then I played the Long Dark a lot, in which case there are no quest markers.
Yeah.
But that's sort of baked into how the game works.
That's what I'm talking about. Some games are designed to tell you where to go and you follow directions. Other games are Skyrim, where it's just this is where you're going, follow this marker. Do not look away, don't look around, don't enjoy the scenery. Don't like investigate things on the way. Just follow this marker.
What's his name that did Zero Punctuation?
Yahtzee.
He said it. I think it was either him or Total Biscuit said it the best. Skyrim has the expanse of an ocean, but the depth of a puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they both said that. But yeah. R.I.P. TV.
That's that. Yeah, rip TV.
Go follow Gemma Bain.
Yeah, his wife streams. She's lovely. She's adorable.
Yeah. She plays games that aren't really my kind of games, but sometimes I check it on just to check how she's getting on.
Yeah, I'm in her Discord as well. You know, she's lovely. She is a much needed dose of optimism and positiveness in this day and age.
Yeah. By the way, I haven't shown you what it looks like before I'm nuln oiling it, and I'm just going to town on this. It is getting,
I can see it.
It is getting mucky. But yeah, that's. I'm pretty happy with where the colours are now. That's sort of what it looks like. It needs its nuln. It needs its back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's my main problem with Bethesda games. Like, it's very difficult to find where you're going if you want to just explore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Whereas like games like Kingdom Come, they have no quest markers. They give you directions verbally, and if you lose your way, you have to go all the way back and ask again and go, yeah, sorry, where was that thing? And they tell you again. You have to follow directions.
You get map markers, but you don't get like go this way sort of marker.
Yeah,
which is quite good. But again, like the fact that your character can't read either, so you literally have to go and find somebody who can teach you how to read, and you have to decipher it at the same time.
Yeah.
And depending on the dialogue choices you make, huh?
I didn't get very far in that game. I need to give it another go.
Yeah, from what I've heard, compared to 2, 1 is very simulation-like.
Yeah.
Whereas 2 is a bit more fun. It's not quite as simulation.
Okay. It's not quite as realistic, but it's...
it's still reasonably realistic, but it's not like you're not spending half your time playing the game, managing your food and hunger and rest and dirtiness and whatnot.
Yeah, I can't stand survival games for the fucking survival meters. It's one of the reasons I don't really do that many survival games.
I think you should give The Long Dark a go.
Okay.
They've separated so I bought it years and years ago where the story and the survival mode were in one game.
Yeah.
But they've separated it out. Because people were buying it and not wanting to play the story, just wanting to play the survival. People were buying it for the story, but not wanting to play the survival.
Yeah. And you still do both at the same time?
No, they're separate now.
Oh. Okay.
I do think if you buy one, you get the other reasonably cheaply.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Yeah, so... Oh no, sorry. So there's the survival mode, which is a standalone, for 16 quid.
Yeah.
Or you could buy the Long Dark, which includes both the story and the survival mode for 28 quid.
Oh, I see. So right, okay, so it's a bit like GTA Online being sold separately.
Yes. When I bought it, I think I paid like 20 quid and that got both, but they'd only had chapter 1 at the time of the story.
Okay.
They have announced that this year they're working on the final chapter of the story after spending like 3 years on the survival mode and the story mode in survival mode.
Okay, so the survival mode's got its own story.
Yeah, but it's completely optional. You can just not touch it if you don't want to.
Nice.
Whereas the Wintermute story, they kind of left on the back burner for a little bit.
Yeah.
While doing the survival stuff in the DLC, because the survival mode is genuinely award-winning.
Okay.
Like, it's won a bunch of awards, so they were sort of wanted to pump out more stuff for that for a couple of years. So they did. But yeah, it's honestly worth. It's worth paying the 28 quid and getting both the story and the survival mode. There is a DLC for the survival mode,
Okay.
which is Tales from the Far Territory. But again, that's sort of completely optional. You don't have to buy that. But yeah, it's just a good game. Like I've been playing it on and off stream, partly to excuse me, partly to sort of re-familiarize myself with how the game works.
Yeah.
Before the chapter 5, 6 of the story, I think it's 5, drops at some point, either this year or next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. You know, it's even though it was released in 2017, it's actually still quite innovative.
Okay.
Like, people still do challenge runs on various different things, with various different
modifiers and shit.
Yeah, with different modifiers and stuff. And it's also one of those games of, particularly in survival mode, the more stuff you do in survival mode is progress towards earning particular types of feats, which you can then use in other games of survival.
Okay. But it's got a roguelike element.
Not roguelike, because
it's got permanent upgrades.
Yeah, but some of them are notoriously hard to get.
Oh, okay.
Like one of them is walk 100 kilometers in a blizzard, sort of thing, or in blizzard conditions. Some of them are tied to challenges that are already in the game.
Yeah.
So, for example, one of them is you become less fatigued at night, but gain more fatigue during the day.
Okay, so it's like a perk.
Yeah. But you can only do that if you finish one of the challenges in survival mode, which is escape the Nightwalker, I think it is.
Oh dear. Nightwalker sounds like a beastie.
I have no idea. Never done it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So, yeah. So a decent survival game then, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it is. But it is very much the more you the more you explore, the better. The more you kind of understand how the game works.
Yeah.
Because it is essentially a post-apocalypse game.
Yeah.
But there are no zombies. There are no weird creatures. There's no nuclear disaster.
Yeah.
There is a geomagnetic disaster.
Okay.
Which is quite interesting. And it's set up in like the far northern territories of Canada.
Oh, nice.
Well, in a fictional place in the northern reaches of Canada.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's Trump's invasion.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just good.
Nice.
Honestly.
I have heard of that game. I don't think I've ever seen it. I might have seen Lemmy giving it a go at one point, but the way Lemmy bins games, I don't think I've ever seen him play much of it.
I play it a lot. I'm doing survival. I'm going for an achievement, a Steam achievement, not a game achievement.
Okay.
At the moment in my current playthrough, which is go from X place to X place in a single game. So literally go from one end of the playable area, so to speak, all the way to the other. But your maps are whatever you sketch out in a certain radius. So you have to carry charcoal with you to survey the area.
Oh, nice.
So but it doesn't take into account. So if you follow, say, a 5-kilometer road, if you walk 2.5 kilometers of it and then survey the map, it doesn't feel like 2 kilometers of what you've walked.
Yeah,
it's literally an AOE of where you are specifically.
Yeah, so you have to do it at regular intervals, otherwise you'll miss bits.
Yes.
Oh,
but your carry capacity plays a big role as well.
Yeah.
So you can increase it with certain buffs you can earn during the game.
Yeah.
And by finding certain pieces of equipment. But it's very hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, I literally had to climb a mountain and back down again to find one of the carry capacity buffs.
The bullets off to bead.
You're everything right?
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's good. I'm just, I just want to get this nuln oil done before we finish today. I know we're probably pushing for time now, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I wanted to get the nuln oil done because I know that I don't want to start the next stream of this waiting for nuln oil to dry.
Yeah. Oh, well, they weren't fucking glued on very well. No, Jesus. Let's try that again. We'll start with the throwing the grenade, I think.
Wow. I do need to do something with the seam on this gun. I have to do something with the paint, I think. Like a few hundred layers of paint just to fill it in a bit. I know you said that you could do some liquid sprue, but I'm not that advanced.
Oh yeah, sprue glue.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of fucking nuln. Oh, that is a lot of nuln. Oh, Jesus. I know I like a lot of nuln, but bloody hell. I think I've gone a bit too far.
It's fine. It's liquid skill. What are you on about?
Liquid talent. Got one arm to do, and then we are done. So,
It's the name of my rap album. Liquid Talent.
Speaking of rap, did you see the uproar with Kendrick Lamar's half-time show performance on the Super
calling
Bowl?
out Drake. Well, they're calling out Drake for being a paedophile.
Well, yeah, that was part of it. He sung the song that Drake didn't want him to sing, so he threatened to sue, and smiled at the camera while doing it.
Of course he did.
Yeah, that's a British level of pettiness. Looking at the camera, saying, "Hey Drake," and just giving him the worst, wickedest smile possible. That is British levels of pettiness, and I love it.
It is, but you know, Drake shouldn't be
Not
trying to
to
talk to
kids.
underage girls.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Exactly. So, but
You know, what's he gonna fucking say in civil court? I want to sue this man for singing a song about me. Like, why? Oh, he says that I text underage girls.
I mean, to
Well,
be
do
fair,
you?
that is slander if you are not a convicted felon, unless you are convicted, which he is. I think. I don't really know that much about it, but basically, yeah. There's that bit, but the main bit was a whole show was grandstanding. It was like encouraging the United States to rebel against the current regime, essentially. And Samuel L. Jackson was absolutely phenomenal. He played Black Uncle Sam, which is already a provocative move. For the
What, in the halftime show?
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't just the one song. It was like 4 or 5 songs, I think it was, and throughout, like, Samuel L. Jackson played Uncle Sam, basically having an argument with Kendrick, going, "This is too loud, it's too intense, it's too ghetto." And he's just he's just basically saying, "You gotta play the white man's game," sort of thing. And Donald Trump left halfway through because he couldn't watch it, which was very funny.
Yeah. Well.
Also, Serena Williams, who is Drake's ex, was dancing on Drake's grave during the diss song which was quite funny.
Oh,
Yeah, she was doing
something.
the crip walk dance, which she did on the tennis court at Wimbledon,
Right.
which got her fined heavily. And yeah, so it was basically just a celebration of black solidarity in America, which annoyed the right, obviously.
Of course it did.
Yeah, and yeah, it was just a what's the word? Not rebellious, defiant. It was a defiant display of revolutionary fervor, I think is how I would put it. And despite not it being interested at all in American football, I did enjoy that halftime show. So there you go.
Well, what can you say?
Yeah, you can say fuck Trump. What you can say. There you go.
Yeah.
The one last thing. Just as a display of how brainwashed and propagandized the Americans are, our broadcaster showed Trump being booed. In American media, they overlaid the boos, they muted the boos, and overlaid cheers.
Of course they did, because they don't want to upset the regime.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's mad. Like,
It's crazy what's going on over there right now.
it is crazy. Like, honestly, like, I would not be surprised that if I'm going to say what I'm going to say, mainly because based on his age and Trump's health, which isn't great.
I mean, they do have
begin
that
with.
super medicine that they give to presidents.
Oh yeah, that worked famously well for fucking Joe Biden, didn't it?
Well, he's still alive. He was seen out till the end.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I do get the feeling that he's probably going to die of old age in office if he doesn't get what's it called? What's the word? Impeached. If he doesn't get impeached, he's probably going to die of old age in office. But that's not the point. The point is the regime that he is leading is dismantling human rights every day he's in power.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Mad that, ain't it?
it is. Right. I'm done for the day. Are you done for the day?
Yeah, I'm done for that. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry properly on the arm before I glue the other one. That's
Okay.
about it. So I think we should call it.
We should. If you want to show the ladies and gentlemen what you've done, I'll show your camera.
Yes, I painted this dude who's throwing a grenade. The other arm is... I'm waiting for the arm holding the grenade to finish drying from glue before I glue the other arm on. But yeah, that's one more shock trooper done, mostly.
Nice.
Two more to go.
Have painted the rest of this fella. Let me unauto-focus that so it actually you can see it. He is very moist right now. He has had his bath in nuln oil. So he will dry over the next week, and we shall complete him next week with highlights and such, and tidying, and all of that. And he should come out looking relatively similar to this chap.
Do you dry brush over the areas you've done all in, like the big armor panels? And
I do
whatnot?
not. I just paint it again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because it's just I like flat colours. I don't like too much, dry brushing going on. But yeah. I usually just paint over the bits and leave the crevices, like you can see at the front there. I leave the crevices nulned.
Yeah.
I just paint there, and you can see the much gold there. Balthazar, this guy's currently got the very brassy colour. That is going to eventually be as gold as that.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
So yeah, there's my two larger mechs who are pretty much done. Excellent. So
What have you got left for your towel? Or is that it?
I've got. Let's see. I've got this basically. I've got 2 of the stealth suits left.
Yeah.
I've got the second ethereal. Boo. I've already done him. I've got a squad of pathfinders.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I've got to paint for the tower at the moment. Oh, and the commander. What's his name?
Shadow Sun?
No.
Firesight.
Yeah, Farsight.
Farsight.
The guy in the mech.
Yeah.
So I'm a very mech-heavy army. I've got 2 broadsides. I've got a Riptide. I've got a Ghostkeel. I've got stealth suits. I've got crisis suits. And now I've got Farsight. Farsight. Yes. Lovely. That's how much I've got left. I've got 2 BattleTech minis and some Space Marines to do, and a Rogal Dawn. Indeed. Right.
I'm not sure I'm going to like painting my BattleTech minis. I mean, I might do. Now I've got quite a fine brush.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Blue Star Regulars paint scheme.
Nice.
So it's all the blue, all the different types of blue in like a digital pattern, which is going to be a pain to paint on a mini that small.
Yes.
But,
All right. Anyway, thank you very much for having me on your channel, and thank you very much for joining me on mine.
Yeah, no worries.
It's been a pleasure. We're going to go and have a look at my Discord now. So I shall leave you with that. Thank you very much.
No worries. Catch you later.
Cheers, man. Okay. Speaking of Discord, let's have a look at it. This is my Discord. We have a paint club in my Discord. We do. I'm clicking it. Right, so we'll start at last week, shall we? What was last week? Last week was the 5th. Actually, we didn't do a stream last week, did we? Let's go a little bit earlier than that. There's the last stream I did. That was the stealth suit that I finished. We have Orc Monkey. His name is now apparently. Doing some fantastically detailed minis here. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Hang on. Why is that happening? Should really have a second Discord for this. Give me a second. Let's move that up like that. Boom. There you go. So, yes, Orc Monkey doing a fantastically detailed model there, and I love his little short sword cleaning bitch here. That is excellent. So just the Discord I think we should have. No, that's just me. No, it's fine. Whatever. Next we have another one from Orc Monkey. Another fantastically detailed model. Nice shield. I like what he's tried to do with the lamp there. That's kind of fun. Have to make it look like it's illuminated. Fantastic yellow. How's he managed that? I guess that's a stencil that he's put on. Must be, mustn't it? Must be. Ah, Badger. Our friend Badger, who used to do Paint Club with us, has painted a bunch of stuff. I think this is all from his magazine subscription. He gets a magazine subscription, and it comes with a load of models from different armies. So we've got that Tyranid Winged Beast. That's nice. There's a chaplain on a bike. I love the book, actually. That's really nice. Some blood on that axe. Very nice. There's an Eldar. Is that Dark Eldar? I think it's just... I don't think that's... I don't know enough about Eldar to be able to judge whether it's dark or not. Either way, it's very nicely painted. I think it's just normal Eldar. And there is the Ultramarines Librarian, I think. Very nice. More of that, more of the Tyranid. Either that or we've just looped around the... Yeah, I think we just looped around. Right, next. This is from earlier on. Jack shared a bunch of stuff with us. Look at that. Nice.
Wow. That's a chaos sort of walker by the looks of it. Nice. Wow. Is that... I'm not sure. Is that a kill team model? Nice. Some sexy fucking paint right there. Just that's a very sexy model. Love that. What's that say on the sword? Something. Ozan arse? No idea. Please correct me. Please correct me if you're there, Jack. Oh man, that's some sick work right there. Lovely stuff. So yeah, that was the Discord. You can join the Discord if you like and paint along with us next time. Let me put the link for the Discord in the chat. Oh, Discord. There you go. Bullbot should be here. There he is. Bullbot has provided you with the link. There you go. All right. I think with that, the Paint Club has been successful. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us for Paint Club. Thank you very much to Stricken for the 30-month subscription, and of course, thank you very much to TheCornishKnight for joining me for Paint Club and having me on his channel. It's been really nice getting back into some Warhammer painting. I'm going to finish this Ghostkeel boy, this moist boy, next week. Alright, have yourselves a fantastic week if I don't see you again. And we'll be streaming on Friday next, I think. So yeah, have yourselves a fantastic evening and see you soon.